How does Katadyn Micropur Forte compare to boiling water for purification? If you are curious about how Katadyn Micropur Forte stacks up against boiling water for purifying your drinking water, you are in the right spot. Let's break down the differences between these two methods. First, let's talk about effectiveness against pathogens. Katadyn Micropur Forte uses a mix of chlorine and silver ions to disinfect water. This method kills bacteria and viruses in just 30 minutes. For protozoan parasites like Giardia, it takes up to 2 hours. On the other hand, boiling water is almost instant. Once the water reaches a rolling boil, which usually takes about 1 minute at sea level, it effectively kills all types of pathogens. Now consider the time required for each method. With Katadyn Micropur Forte, you need to wait at least 30 minutes for bacteria and viruses to be neutralized. For protozoa, the wait extends to 2 hours. In contrast, boiling water is much quicker, needing only 1 minute to ensure safety. If you are in a hurry, boiling is the faster option. Next, let's look at ease of use and portability. Katadyn Micropur Forte tablets are lightweight and compact. A pack can treat up to 100 liters and has a shelf life of 5 years. This makes them perfect for hiking or emergency kits. Boiling, however, requires a heat source, fuel, and a container. In survival situations, finding a reliable heat source can be challenging, especially if fuel is limited. Taste is another factor to consider. Katadyn Micropur Forte can leave a chlorine taste in the water, which some people might not enjoy. Boiled water typically has no chemical taste, although it can taste flat due to the loss of dissolved gases. If you do use the tablets, aerating the water can help reduce that chlorine taste. When it comes to water clarity, Katadyn Micropur Forte works best with clear water. If the water is cloudy, pre-filtering is recommended. Boiling can handle turbid water, but it may requiring additional filtration to improve taste and safety. Storage is also important. Katadyn Micropur Forte not only disinfects but also prevents microbial regrowth for up to 6 months. This is useful for storing treated water. Boiled water can remain as safe if stored properly, but it does not have the same preservation properties. Lastly, let's touch on cost. Katadyn Micropur Forte tablets are generally more expensive per liter compared to boiling water, which mainly requires fuel. However, the convenience and longer shelf life of the tablets can justify the cost in certain situations. In practical survival applications, use Katadyn Micropur Forte when you need a lightweight and long-term solution, especially when boiling is not feasible. Boiling is ideal for immediate purification when you have access to a reliable heat source. Combining both methods can also be effective. Filter turbid water first, then treat with Katadyn tablets for long-term storage or boil for immediate use. In summary, Katadyn Micropur Forte offers a convenient chemical-based solution with longer-term benefits, while boiling is faster and universally effective but relies on fuel and equipment. Each method has its place in survival situations, depending on your needs and resources.